This is ZNS Total Sports.
Welcome to sports, everybody. Our men's national basketball team safely in Panama ahead of the Central Basket Tournament, which starts tomorrow. Our Julian Gibson is traveling with the team, and he filed this report.
Benson, first order of business for Team Bahamas will be Sunday afternoon, 3 o'clock against the U.S. Virgin Islands. And for the rookies on the team, they are all prepared and ready to rumble.
I think we're going to do great. I just think that we got to come up with the right mindset, do what we practice, and just listen to our coaches and come out and stay focused and play as a team. And I think we're going to come out pretty good.
Well, you know what I mean, we just have to come out and play. I think it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good matchup. Once we just come out and execute our players, and first of all, we have to start it off with defense. And once we defense and rebound and run, I think we should be good.
Now for head coach Mario Boleg, he is confident that the Bahamas can beat the U.S. Virgin Islands in Game 1.
Well, we've been looking at their sets, the sets that Sam Mitch has been running over the years, even when he's coaching at Minnesota. So we are looking at their sets and see how best we can defend them, but we got something in plan. And Julian and I have no doubt we're going to pull this game off on Sunday against U.S. Virgin Islands.
Now, after the Sunday's game against the U.S. Virgin Islands, Team Bahamas will play 12:45 on Monday against Costa Rica. In Panama, reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
Most of the players on our national team are either playing at the collegiate or professional level, and that includes Ronnie Cardo, who's coming off a big season in Iceland with Skaglamore.
I thank God I won like 7 awards in the all-tournament team and MVP and best player in the league, and just doing something like that. I'm looking forward to bringing that success over to this team and taking that over us to Central Basket and getting another championship.
How's the level of competition over there?
It's pretty good. Everybody could shoot, so you got to be able to play defense. You got to be able to run and get back, and that's the same type of style that we're going to take to Central Basket: run and gun and run and shoot. So it's pretty tight. It's high intensity, and we're looking to use that same intensity going into Central Basket.
Is that where you're going when you go back? Or?
No. I just signed with a new agency. Got pretty good things going for me because it's the last season. Opened up a lot of doors for me. So thank God once again, and I'm just going back to either Argentina, Brazil, Spain, somewhere out there. Sky's the limit.
Also having a big pro season this year was Jerron Kino Burrows with LF Basket in Sweden.
This was my second year. I re-signed to the same club in Sweden, and I was forward of the year and MVP. And I just continue to stay blessed, stay thankful, stay humble, work hard. Really been blessed to have no major injuries. Turning 31 this year, and just enjoying the ride, man. I still love the game, still enjoy coming home and being a role model for some of the younger fellas coming up. Sweden is considered a mid to high level league. Guys from Sweden end up playing in some of the best top leagues. Some NBA guys have came through, and it's a great level. 3 import players, and the Swedes also really fundamentally strong.
That's where you're going back this year again?
Not sure. I didn't play last 2 years. Weather was really rough up there in the Arctic Cycle, and really good club, really great city. But I decided to look at some other options. I have an option in France I'm looking at, and also some options in Belgium.
Our under-16 girls national basketball team hard at work preparing for the Caribbean Basketball Championships later this summer. Anastasia Sands-Moultrie is one of the assistant coaches.
We're working hard. I said we're leaving here on the 10th of July, and so the girls, they're coming around. We've already made one cut. We have about one final cut that we'll be making by next week, Monday. And so it's going the way we want it to go.
Our national cricket team has plans to move up the world rankings, and in order to do that, they will be traveling this summer to get in some much-needed competition.
That trip to Washington is a development tour for the national team because we participate in the ICC tournaments, and there was no tournament in 2015 and 16. So we're doing a tour again this year in preparation for the ICC tournament next year.
What else do you guys have coming up?
We're going to do a CARICOM tournament later in the year, as well as maybe we might go to Florida for a weekend and play a competition there.
A do or die Game 7 will determine the NBA Finals come tomorrow night. And recently, our buddy Heel spoke about who he thinks will win the championship on After Dark with our fellow Bahamian, Rick Fox.
No disrespect to LeBron and the Cavs, but just sometimes it's just hard to go against the Warriors.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned to check on weather, still to come.
This is ZNS Total Sports.